People. Que pasa, suck, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, this topic is not about crime. However, it is about sport. It is about our legend, Usain Bolt, and a very popular NFL wide receiver. His name is Tyreek Hill. He presently plays for the Dolphins. He just signed a very lucrative contract. I think that he is making, I know he is making in excess of 30 million US per year for 4 years, guaranteed. Top baller. However, this man, Tyreek Hill, he did an interview on some sort of radio station, TV station, and he said that he could beat Usain Bolt going 40 meters. And even worse, Usain Bolt is washed up. He also said that he could beat any player in the NFL, wide receiver, you name it. They might beat him going 5 meters. However, 40, he would blow all of them away, including Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt wash up. Let's talk about that. Usain Bolt is retired. There is a big difference between retired and washed up. Usain Bolt is not training. Usain Bolt is probably 3/4 or half the speed that him have in a 2016 or 2017 when he retired. We are presently in 2022 going 2023. So therefore the argument was baseless. First thing first, even in Usain Bolt's prime, he was not running the 40 meter. 40 meter is a standard that is used when they are recruiting NFL players from college. 40 meter dash, if you had a 3.9 or 4 point little bit, you're fast. Tyreek Hill is right. He would probably beat Usain Bolt right now. When Usain Bolt was in his prime, he is not a great starter. Everybody knows that. Him catch you back going 60 and then he blows you away. No HOMO going to 100. That is why he has the 100 meter world record. That is why he has the 200 meter world record. And that is why he has, with 3 other persons, the 4x100 meter, the gold standard for sprint relay. So let's analyze some of the things that he said. First thing first, Tyreek Hill is in the prime of his career. Yes, Tyreek Hill, if not the fastest player in the NFL, one of the fastest. His record proves it. The amount of touchdown that he has proves it. So therefore, there's no sorts of question in this. However, the question I have to ask is, why would you even want to compare yourself to a man that has been retired for so many years? For a man that has faced the fire, been on the battlefield for at least 3 Olympics. Goal. Now, the last one, yeah. Why is it that when he was there, why didn't you race him then? Why is it that now you want to race a man that is retired? And then you want to diss the man and say the man wash up. There's a difference between wash up and retired. Obviously, he has a whole bunch of money, but obviously, he might not have a whole bunch of sense. So people, let's talk about this man, Tyreek Hill, and why I am not surprised. Tyreek Hill used to play for the Kansas City Chiefs. Tyreek Hill had a quarterback named Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is said to be one of the best quarterbacks coming out of college into the NFL. His record for the couple of years that he's been there is probably more impressive. He is going to be a Hall of Famer. When Tyreek Hill left after they won the NFL championship Super Bowl, he left and he wanted to come to Dolphins because the Dolphins was offering him a whole bunch of money. What did you think he did? He threw his quarterback that also made him look good, that also made him win a championship, that also was instrumental in him getting this lucrative contract that he was paid. So him threw him own quarterback under the bus because he wanted to leave, and then he said that the quarterback for the Dolphins is a better quarterback, is more accurate than his quarterback. So people may just say, anybody with an iota of sense would know that Kansas City Chiefs quarterback and Dolphins quarterback, there is no sort of comparison. The Chiefs quarterback is ahead by miles. Any expert that knows anything about football analysis would know that that is not true. However, he is going to a new team. He is going to defend his side, and people, we understand that. However, it is not facts. It is not logics. When we think about the fact that the 100 meter is the gold standard in track and field, Usain Bolt is the world record holder for the 1 and the 2, like me say, amongst others. He has broken them on several occasions. So people, my point in all of this is that 40 meter for the combines in the NFL, whenever they are going to be drafted, Usain Bolt was not a specialist on this. The 60 meter, which is part of track and field, sprinting, you would not see Usain Bolt in any sort of competitive meet for 60 meter because he knows that that is not his strong point. However, take it between 100 meter and 200 meter, then you see the vast difference. Then you see thus why you see the world record. Until you have broken any of those 2 world records in the gold standard of track and field, which is the 100 meter sprint. Don't compare somebody that is retired. Don't call somebody that is retired wash up. That is a big disrespect. When you are going to compare, both persons have to be on a level playing field. That means Usain Bolt has to be in the prime of his career, and then you, as you are now, in the prime of your career. The question that the interviewer should have asked, if when Usain Bolt was in the prime of his career, do you think that you would beat him going to 100 meter, which is the race that he runs, which is the gold standard in a track and field? That answer, if you was truthful to yourself, would have been no. However, you want to compare a man that has retired over 4 or 5 years to you in the prime of your life. So therefore, how do you find this some sort of level playing field? Now people, like me say, Usain Bolt is a humble person. Usain Bolt is not one that would brag or boast or belittle his competitors. You've never seen him do that. That is why he is class personified. That is why when we listen to Tyreek Hill, now people remember, Florida, Miami, Fort Lauderdale are my place. The Dolphins is my team. I actually like this youth because he is good. He is a stud on the football field. He is probably, if not the best wide receiver, one of the top 3, top 5, definitely. However, here is the difference. You have the NFL National Football League. You are a superstar in the NFL. Usain Bolt was a global superstar, not only in track and field, also as a man. That means if you go to Timbuktu, if you go to Taiwan, if you go to Japan, if you go to Morocco, if you go to Argentina, Brazil, any country in the world, them are going to know who him is or who him are, as Bounty would say. When it comes to Tyreek Hill, Unless you are a football fan, unless you are a Dolphin fan, you probably don't know who the hell he is. However, people, whenever you are a blabbermouth, chatty mouth, hype man, boss off, show off, you will say just about anything because it is called cloud chasing. Not that he needs any sorts of cloud chasing. However, that is just how he is. That is his personality. Him just talk. It does not have to be factual. He just wants a response. So therefore, him know say, whenever him call up Usain Bolt name, even after Usain Bolt retire 5 years ago, he is going to get the attention. However, most of the attention that he's going to get from people that are sensible, they would say, this man attack bullshit. This man needs to get his head checked, point blank and period. However, people, we know that this is an era of social media, and people, especially when they are trying to promote themselves, they know that controversy sells. So therefore, he is selling controversy and he is selling BS, point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos straight to the point, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. And last but not least, whenever you are rising in life, there's always going to be a set of vipers. They see your potential. They realize that your ceiling is in the stratosphere. When they look at themselves because of their insecurity, because of their hate, because they realize that persons appreciate them for who they pretend to be, which is not actually who they are. For them to feel as if they are up, they are going to do everything within their means to bring you down, point blank and period.